Good morning, buddy. Forgive the lateness of the time on my part. Hopefully, you'll be receiving this video about the time that we normally have a video pop up. With that said, I am going to try, no promises, but I'm going to try to start having a predictable time for upload. I can't make that promise to you at this point simply because I don't know when I will be able to get the video up based on getting everything loaded into the editing software, and when YouTube says, I grant you access. Having said that, today is a weird morning. You'll notice my glasses are darker than they normally are when you see me in a video. You'll notice a little bit different of an angle too. Of course, I still have my trusty fan, but I've already had my coffee. And the reason being is because the video that I planned to upload for today, I had to scrap it. And I had to scrap it for a very good reason. I know that we all kind of anticipate what my videos are going to go like. Some chat in the morning, hopefully some sage and sane wisdom, and then some time just crocheting. No talk, just watching me crochet. And hopefully you're doing your craft along with me. Today has been me chasing me all around my day. It's been crazy. I got up early this morning with the anticipation and expectation to come outside and record and then do the steps that I normally take before my daycare children arrive. I only have one child with me this week, but nonetheless, those things need to be done. I got the daycare part of my day done correctly, but man, I was off step with the part of our relationship. Started with me coming outside creating an entire video with no microphone. And that's a bad thing because I don't talk very loud when I'm talking to you because I think as heavy as my voice is, it could be scary. I have a booming voice, and that's weird because I talk to babies all day. So I have a propensity to lower my cadence, to lower my tone, to try to remember to speak more slowly and pause and just enjoy. Sometimes to ponder what I either said or am about to say. Today, I rushed through my video, listened to the playback, and could not hear what I was saying. And that's foolish when you already have the equipment available so that you can make a video that people can hear. So I talked to my son. My son said, baby so and so goes to nap at a particular time. Why don't you just go re record your video, mom? It makes more sense than to not put a video up, which was what I was considering doing. And out of the mouth of my own babe, he's my kid. I shouldn't expect anything less. He's bright, very bright. And he was taught well by a lot of people other than me. Because, like I said, I would have scrapped this video and I would have just put up a community post that said, no video today. Sorry. But luckily, he has given me grace by being an audience for my sleeping client to let me have some time with you. I'm sure for many of you, excuse me, for many of you, you've had that moment where you could put out a less than quality product or scrap it. Whether that's in your creative world where you may have crocheted or knitted or sewn something and you knew it wasn't your best work. So you said, I'll fudge around the edges and I'll make it work. Or I'll give them to them and they'll just deal with it as it is. No, I didn't want to do that to you. I'm too new to give you less than the best that I can do. Now, sometimes the best that I can do is part of my learning curve. It means that it's not the best that it will be in 2 months, in 5 months, in 10 months, in a year. That's being said, brings me right to what I wanted to talk about initially, which was my thank you to you for watching my premiere tutorial yesterday called Take It Easy. My goal at this point is to put out one tutorial using a pattern that already exists every Monday. I hope that as we do these things, we expand our knowledge and understanding of how stitches work together to create different fabrics. As you'll notice in my tutorial, I didn't call it a pattern a lot. I might have done it a couple of times. I mostly call it a fabric. Excuse me, because essentially that's what it is. Using stitches put together to create the Take It Easy fabric. It's an easy pattern. It's an easy pattern to make. It's an easy pattern to do. It works up quickly. It creates a medium thick weave, and it's so much fun. It's a lot like the moss stitch. And just like the moss stitch, it's something you learn once it's in your arsenal, you'll pull it out every chance you get. That being the case, I hope you do pull it out every chance you get. And oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I misstepped yet again. Did you hit like? Have you subscribed? You know I'm new. I know I'm new. Yes, there are moments I am probably still quite cringy. That is what it is. But what isn't cringy is knowing that I could invite you to subscribe to my channel and didn't. Not good. Another thing, for those of you who just popped in and you don't know my name, it's Michelle. And yes, this is Yes Michelle Crochets. I'll get to some crocheting in a moment, but I also like to talk. So I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes before we get to what you might be here for. Some of you are just here for the talk, and I appreciate you for that. Some of you are just here for the crochet, and I appreciate you for that as well. Either way, stay for both because a time will be had, and you don't want to miss it. Either laughing at my mistakes, learning from my mistakes, or avoiding a mistake that maybe I avoided. So, thank you for coming in. Get comfortable, get cozy. This isn't going to be very long, but it is going to be important. This is your reminder that it is okay to use that frog word, meaning pull it out and do it again. Rewind, repeat. In some circles, we call it rote, meaning you did it. You stopped. You did it again. You stopped. You did it again and you stopped. This is how it becomes muscle memory. Recording videos for you every morning, that's not yet muscle memory for me. It's a challenge I'm excited about every morning, but it's not muscle memory. So periodically, yes, I am going to forget a step or two. That's just part of learning. I did not wake up on March 21st and decide when I was born, okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do all the things. I'm gonna read all the things. I have all the skills. No, I was just like every other person born on this earth. I had no skills. I had to learn. Some things I learned quickly, some things I never learned. We're the same in that way. I want to move on to something a little happier. This weekend, while I was trying to relax as much as I could in preparation for a medical procedure. I did a couple of things. I, of course, recorded my tutorial and was able to learn how to schedule and upload. Again, the learning curve. It was fun. I had a good time with it. I did overthink it, and I definitely can say I had word vomit. I didn't always know what word I wanted to say when I wanted to say it. I am not the person who makes notes of what I want to talk about or how I want to say something. I am a former Toastmaster. I guess you're always a Toastmaster once you've accomplished those skills. But as a former Toastmaster, we had to pre write our speeches. And in my case, I was not good at that. I could do it. Oh, I'm a speechwriter. You, your girl got that easily. I love words. I love writing. Those things go hand in hand like a beautiful marriage. Who did I say the M word? Let's not discuss that. It's not a good thing. I've never been married. I don't know that I will ever be married. But to those of you that do, I just know it's not yet part of my life. And that's okay. I'm really good. My hands are full right now. I don't need anything else to add to the list. Having said that, and I might cut that out just because. So, in addition to overthinking and then actually recording the tutorial that you got on Monday, I set up my Printify shop. And for those of you that don't know what Printify is, it's basically an online digital store that produces different products for a particular person or company. For example, many of you have probably gone to Amazon or Etsy and purchased specialty products like candles or t-shirts or cups or whatever, and you didn't have direct singular relationship with the seller, or you knew the seller was probably mass producing said t-shirts. They are not at home using their Cricut or in-home silk screening materials to make the garment that you're purchasing. 9 times out of 10, they're creating a digital print or a digital picture, uploading it to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer is who's actually producing the shirt and sending it to you. Same thing with the tumblers or the cups or the labels that go on the candles that are mass produced. That's what I did this weekend. I produced a couple of t-shirts, a tumbler, a cup, and 4 candles, and added all of those things to a Printify shop. I will link the Printify shop information in the description of this and what, if I remember, every other video that I make going forward. I am currently, forgive me for looking at my watch, but you know I always have to know why am I buzzing. I am also going to try to set up an Etsy store. Those things will give me the opportunity to give you access to the t-shirts and things that I like. I know there are lots of t-shirts out there, but sometimes you see something and you think, oh, that would make a great t-shirt. And then you go to look for it and it's nowhere available. Or those of you who watch a particular bigger content creator, hi Juan, you've seen his shirt that says straight out of the yarn store. That was something I had the opportunity to send to him that I created because I wanted that shirt. So what I hope to do through the Printify store is to make that shirt available to anyone who would like to have one. So it takes time to do things like that. You also have to set up the back end to make sure that the funds that come from that sale come back to you. So I'm working on that end as well. I appreciate your indulgence. I appreciate your patience. But most of all, I appreciate your support. With that being said, it's time for me to flip this over to the crochet component. Now that's going to look different, not just because I'm not working on my traditional blanket today. I'm taking a quick break from that. I I just kind of need a reset for a minute. If you constantly do single crochet, bobble stitch, you could go a little stir crazy. And I'm at that stir crazy moment with that blanket. So today is vacation day from that blanket. Instead, I'm going to work on the Take It Easy fabric because what I would like to do is to create 4 panels of it and make a shirt. I'm just going to make a rectangle that fits the front panel, back panel, front panel, and stitch them all together and make a quick and easy top. I'll make a V front for it. You'll see when I'm done. Now that won't be right away, of course, because I do have to get back to that blanket. I'm on a time crunch. With that said, slow down, eat, get something to drink, take care of you. I'm trying to take care of me. And in taking care of me, I'm going to have some fun today. What do I want you to do? I want you to have some fun today as well. Be good, be kind, be sweet, and be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.